den right there. I could set that, but that'd be up on dry land, which doesn't really hurt anything. But there's also an entrance back in there. I don't think you can see that, but that's probably the one they're using right now most, being this one's up on dry land. Then when the water goes up, they'll get in there. I also believe that there is one right back in there, but I cannot get back in there to set those. There is a run right down through here. I could put a dive in right there at the point right there, which I believe I might do. So stick around, I'll show you when I get done. Alrighty guys, got that really subtle. There's, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a groove in the rock right there, and that's, I lined the trap up with that, and then I just threw a little bit of brush over on the other side all the way across so they don't try swimming up through over there. Got it in there, should have a catch. We will see. Alright guys, they made it too easy for me on this one. This is why these things must go. There's a tree up here. They dig out underneath the tree. Eventually that tree falls into the water and the bank goes away. Right over there you can tell, I think you can tell, it's a big cut in the bank where it looks like one did that. So I'm gonna get a trap set right up in here, and should be a catch in here in the morning. So we will see. Well, that's not how I like it, but it's gonna be how it has to be, because this is rock hard and I cannot get back in there to pound anything back in. But I got all that blocked off on the edge there and an opening there at the end, so they should come through there. We'll give it a whirl. Well, I know they're alive and well right there, because I just saw one run in there. Came from that hole right there, went tearing down and got in that hole. So I'm gonna set that hole. Oh, there's another one up there swimming up the creek. Yeah, I should have brought my gun with me. I could have popped that one. Swimming right there along the edge. Oh well. Looks like there's another one in underneath that bush right there too. So, oh, there he goes. Yep, there's another one. That's two of them. That's three that I just saw right now. So, all right, well, we'll get this set. I'll show it to you when I'm done. All right, we got her down in there, mostly underwater. I put leaves all around it so that it doesn't try going around it, so it should go right through it. So we'll see what we get. That's a big old hole. Goes way back in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it goes way back in there. Alrighty, should be a catch there in the morning. Okay, there's a trail coming out of the water here, going up in underneath the brush. I'm gonna stick a 220 right on up in there. That trail actually comes right up through here as well, and I could about stick one in there too. We'll see how many I get in there. I'll show it when I get done. Okay, I put two in. I put that one. You can't even tell if you're coming out that hole. You can't even tell that there's a trap there. And this one, and that one's fairly hid with weeds going down across the trap, so both of those should catch. All right, we'll keep moving. So right up in there, and right up in there is all one hole. It all meets up. Let's keep this same direction. All meets up right up in there. Goes on up in underneath the, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm gonna set, I think, one back in there and one right in this hole. And it looks like there's actually quite a bit of sign right up through here, so I'll look around a little more and see if I come up with anything else, but there's definitely activity here. I believe there's another hole. So yeah, I should probably set that one. I'll probably drop a 220 in back in there. Looks like they run back in there some. Run back in there some. There's just holes everywhere up along here, so see how many traps I put in here. Probably put a few in. Okay, ended up putting 3 traps down in here. This is the one that I like the least of all of them, but that one and that one should catch. And then just up the way here, about 10 steps, I shoved one back in that hole, and I'm gonna pull this brush down kind of the way it was before. Doesn't look too different. And they should come right on through there. So 3 of them in there. I could probably put more, but I believe I could put one right back in there, but that's not a hole, that's just a place they go in to hide. There's probably more dens up through here, but I'll just hit the biggest ones, the ones I see right now. All right, bring you back when we get to another one. All right, guys, there's a big old hole. I'm gonna stick this trap back in there, and see what it'll do. I'll show you when I'm done. All right, guys, he's gonna have to dive, and once he dives, he's gonna go right through there. Should be a catch. We'll move on. All right, I almost missed that one. Almost I did. I'll put a trap up in there and I'll show you when I'm done. It's a good little hole. There you go. Put the trigger on the bottom. Should catch. I just heard one up here do its little squeal. Not sure where it is, but keep moving. All right, guys. So when I walked over here, one went up in that hole, one went up in that hole, and there's one swimming around right over there. So I'm gonna set this area really heavy right up in these holes here, and we should come up with some catches here. There's some good holes here, and I knew this corner of the ditch was just loaded with them. We've hunted them up here before, and there's just a bunch of them around. So I'll get them set and then I'll show you. Alrighty, guys, I got one set there, I got one set there. These are all within feet of each other. I mean, there's so many holes here. I got one set up in there. I guess you can see that. Now you can. That's 3. There's 4, 5, and 6 right there. And I got that fenced off. So 6 traps right down in this area, all set, ready to go. See if we can get some. This place is just riddled with holes too. Alrighty, guys, this cut going up in here, it's got a little island out here. It's going up into a hole up there in the bank. I'm gonna set one right out here by the stream, right in that pinch point there, and I may set one over there too. we'll see. I'll let you know when we get done. Alright, got one hid there, and I got one right there, going up into that hole. So that should be a pretty good one. And then I'm gonna put another one right there, right on the other side of this. There's another entrance right there. So I'm gonna put 2 more right in there. I'll show you them when I get done. All right, there's that one, and there's that one. And I don't think I brought enough stakes to finish setting all my traps. I got enough for 2 more, and I got 3 more traps. So we'll see what happens. I might just have to bring the other one back with me next time. But I got 10 of them from right there up to that corner, up to that, well, not that tree right there, it's around the corner there, probably another 50 yards up the creek. So within 100 yards of them here, or within 100 yards of me here, I probably got 10 traps. I think there's a lot of nutria in this corner. All right, we'll keep moving. There is so many nutrias down here. I saw like 5 or 6 of them as I'm walking down here. It looks like there's a hole. Looks like there's a hole right. I can't tell on the camera, but about there. There's another one down there. And I believe there's one right here. There's so many of them down here. Alright, well, I'm gonna get these last 3 traps set if I have enough stakes, and we'll see if we can get them. Okay, so here's one hole I'm gonna be setting, and I'm gonna stick you. There's a lot of hole right there. Anyway, we're gonna set that hole, and also right there, we're gonna set one. I don't even know if that's a hole though, but I did see one try to dive down in there, so we'll give it a whirl. Set one there, and then over across the ditch over there, somewhere back in there, there's a big old hole, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna set that because it's all hollowed out underneath. But we'll get these set and I'll show them to you. Okay, there's that one. It's just about all the way underwater, and this one I will almost guarantee you there will be a catch in that one, because I saw 2 of them go up in there. And there's only, well, there might be more than one way out. But, alright, I'm gonna go back up here and set this last one. Stick around for that, I'll show you that when I'm done. So here it is before I set it. I don't even know for sure if that's a hole, but there's enough stuff going on back in there. I'm gonna set one here, and I'm gonna fence this off over on this side, put the trap right in here. I'm pretty sure we'll have one in there. All right, there it is. Got that all fenced in over there. Should be a good set. We will see tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day I can check them. But yeah. Well, boys, I didn't even get all the way back to the truck. We already got us a catch. This is one that I saw go up in this, well, I don't know if it's the one I saw go up in this hole or not, but we got us a catch. Yes, we do. Number 1 for the year. I'll pull it out and give you a look at him. Get it reset. That was a good one. All right, get him out of there and get him reset. Alrighty guys, thanks for coming along. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the checks on these traps. We got 24 traps out, and you wouldn't want to miss all these catches. I'm sure you wouldn't. But that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for coming along on this one. Stay tuned for next one where we catch a bunch. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, like, and share. Catch you on the next one.